should be good. Okay. Hopefully, we'll be joined by Vlad in a little bit. He's unfortunately had a power cut, so there's going to be a section that we won't be able to do today. He'll probably do it this evening sometime or something like that, where he goes through some settings. How's everybody going? Good to see everybody. Marco, how you going? Jeffrey, how you going? Oyek, how you going? How's everybody going? J Rod, how you going? Nice to see you all. Nice to see everybody. We're a small group again for the launch of 2025, and we're going to be just going through the strategy lab. I'll go through any questions that you may have. The idea behind it, we've got our sort of framework up launched last week, so we're ready to start rolling this year, building lots of strategies together. Yeah, and we'll be here live. Vlad's already live most days, but we're setting up at the moment some days during the week where it's all convenient for everybody to come and do some coding of strategies and building strategies together here in Discord. I'm joined by Will. I didn't say hi, Will. Hello, Will. How are you going?
Hi there. Really good. Yourself?
Yeah, very well. I forgot to. There you go. Right. We're going well, going well. Like I said, Vlad won't be here for the moment, but he'll probably come in a bit later. Right, before we go any further, guys, as always, bit of a disclaimer. This is not in the slightest financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor in the slightest. As you may have seen through December, some even strategies that look amazing. Don't predict the market. We're not here to try and predict the market. We are here to try and build strategies that last in the long term. So, yeah, that's what we're doing here. We're trying to build them, code them, do all of the good things that you need to do to make good strategies reliable over time. We're doing it live here on Discord with everybody to do our best to make everybody profitable, but obviously you have to do your own due diligence. As always, there's always lots of, I should imagine as Bitcoin slightly going up at the moment, there's a lot of scammers when Bitcoin does pump, so please be very, very careful. I will never reach out to you on Discord, WhatsApp, or any other medium to ask for Bitcoin or anything else, so please be very, very careful with that. And the final disclaimer is this is being recorded on YouTube, so if you do have any questions, there's a hands up button on Discord. Please jump in at any time, ask any questions, or just join the conversation if you've got anything to say about your trading or anything like that. This is a community. The only reason we're doing it like in this room here is because, like I said, a couple of people asked us to remove the streams because we heard their voice, and it's just an extra work for us. So, if you have any questions, please just jump in at any time. Okay, so a couple of new people. We've got Gavin, we've got Skinny D. How you going, Jesse? How you going? Nice to see you all. Right, about 15 people. Fantastic. As I said, any questions, hands up, jump in at any time, or if you just want to talk, we're here to talk. Today's agenda, today is, sorry, William.
Apparently people can't see your screen. They're having issues on, it's saying that the streams failed to load.
Okay, I will stop it and then I'll restart it. That was a no-go. And we'll go back. Could you see it, William, or not?
Yep, I could
William,
see
can
it.
you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you. Sorry, I had to mute my mic to be able to go back over Discord. I can't see at the moment, so you're not sharing at the moment, yeah?
No, I'm not sharing it at the moment. There we go. This one here. I'll try screen instead of window instead of screen.
Okay, perfect on my end.
Cool.
If anybody in the chat can
so it gives me enough time to remove launch. Okay, so that means we're good, I guess. I'll keep going. If it's not good, just put it in the chat. I've got the chat open. Why? I'm just about to open the chat so I can see the chat. The chat is on the side. Okay, guys, if you don't know where the chat is, because I even just found it a bit hard, it's up on your top right-hand corner. There's a little chat bubble in Discord where you can come and chat to us, and there's a hand button to come and join the conversation if you want at any time. Can everybody see now? Error 2012. Man, I wish I was back in 2012. Wow, that's weird. Okay. Well, I am sharing also through YouTube. So let me find the actual link on YouTube for you. Oh, there we go. We're going to put it on YouTube as well. There we go. Oh, William was much faster than me. It's a young age. Okay, guys, right. You'll be able to see me on YouTube now. Hello to everybody. That was a big close up on William there. Hey, everybody. Right, guys. Okay, we're going to get on. So today's agenda, very quickly, is very much strategy AI, strategy factory AI. We're going to be talking about the meetings. Vlad will have some setups of the week if he can manage to jump in. Apparently, he's had internet problems at the moment. Talking about some of the partnerships that we're building for future and making trading better for everybody. That's not in the slightest affiliate partners or anything like that. It's just partners that we're building to try and get things into David Tech included in the subscription, so that you get access for free to some things, or to some services, or maybe decentralized. One of them that's going to be is a DEX that we're trying to include into David Tech as well, or Strategy Factory AI as well. So we're just going to be talking about some of those for the future. As always, our absolute mission, or my absolute mission, and everybody else's in the David Tech community, is to build the most profitable traders in the world, which I believe that we're managing to do little by little. Of course, I know that there's the kind of, which I've obviously last year kind of not helped too as well, but the get rich quick kind of ideas with thumbnails on YouTube and things like that, which I have not, I have completely stopped myself. I have stopped YouTube altogether at the moment. But the idea is just to make help people to get profitable through algorithms, whether it's coding themselves or using the David Tech strategies. So getting back to where we were before. So as I said, which I think we're doing, we can kind of prove. So as I was saying a second, we're going back to understanding and not worship. So we're not worshipping the sort of the signals. We're looking to help try and understand using the indicators, make as much open source as we can, quality instead of quantity, research instead of predictions, and making things more simple instead of complexity, because there's something that I'm very good at, is making things quite complex. Too many settings in a boilerplate, or optimizer, too many features, or a David Tech website that has too many features that nobody really needs or looks at. We're just trying to make things much more simple. So over to the Strategy Factory. I hope that everybody has access, that should have access now. If you don't mind, put it in the chat and decide whether you have access or not. It's pretty simple. I'm going to have to go and pull over to another window over here and see if I can show you guys. So everybody that's got the David Tech access, whether you're a member, a participating member, or a paying member, you should have access to Strategy Factory AI. Strategy Factory AI. Let me log in over here. Hopefully I'm not logged in on this one here. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'm going to go here. Right, okay. So whether you're a paying member or a participating member, an OG, or participating for your first couple of weeks, you should get access to the David Tech, to the Strategy Factory AI website without any problems. Now what you do is you enter the email address that you used to pay, or that's been upgraded on the David Tech website. Simply enter that into the David Tech login area here. I don't know, David at david.com. David, oh, you can't see that site.
You can't see that site on YouTube.
Okay, on YouTube. Okay. On YouTube, I'll come back afterwards and show everybody afterwards. So because there are 6 people watching, so let me just stop sharing screen and stop the screen, and we'll share another screen very quickly. Sorry guys, won't be long. I'll be as quick as possible, so don't waste any of your time. Going here, gonna go entire screen, and then we're gonna go down here, that one there, the 6th screen, this one here. Okay. So just go to strategyfactory.ai and click the button up the top here. Let me go over here, click on the login button up the top. Should end up coming here. Enter your email address, which is linked to either your payment or your OG account. and click on email me the magic link. That will email you a password, and then you'll be able to log in directly by clicking on that link that's in the email, giving you access to all of the strategies. Now, if you're neither a paying member or a participating member, you will be able to get access to view the strategies in the table, but you won't be able to download the TradingView charts or the indicators. Okay, Marco still says free and it is locked. Okay, Marco, I'll sort it out straight after this call for you. No problem. I'll sort it out for you. I'll upgrade you. Sorry about that, mate. No problem whatsoever. Trying to get onto strategy. I have not gotten access yet. Skinny D, if you haven't had access, if you don't mind just sending your email address to Vlad, and I'll check for you. Anybody that has the same issue that is participating an OG now, not sure if it is elite or only elite OG. So it's Chris, it's for anybody that's an elite or an elite OG. Anybody that's participated by sending in a strategy settings, or anybody that has obviously upgraded by paying. Cool, 16 people. Nice to see everybody. Hope you're all well. I haven't said Happy New Year to everybody, so Happy New Year. It's getting on a bit, but anybody that I may not have seen. Okay, so anybody that hasn't received can't get in, or finding that when they click on like Marco's picture there, it says that it's locked and you need to get Strategy Factory Pro. Not gating it, not stopping you from getting it. It's just that it hasn't been upgraded. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me in the Elite chat in Discord, or directly to Vlad. Send your email address to Vlad. You could send it directly to me, but unfortunately I get tons and tons of messages, and it will get gated by one of those bots. So send it to Vlad, and he'll send it directly to me, or you can send a message in the Elite chat, and I will reply to you there. But everybody will get access. Absolutely, everybody will get access to this new setup. While I'm reading through the messages, let me go. I'm still trying to figure out what access I got through Crypto Banter. Through Crypto Banter course, if you're a paid member, so you've paid for David you'll get access to the strategies, Michael, the Bulldog, sorry. If you haven't paid and you haven't participated in by helping out in the community, you'll get access to Trader Dev and the bots on the David Tech website. Sent you a DM, William. Fantastic, guys. I do apologize if anybody hasn't got it who should have it. Once again, just hiccups as we go along, but I'm certainly not getting it. It's given as much. This year is, like I said, we're giving as much as way back to as we can, back to no credits and all of that kind of thing. Right, wonderful. So anyway, I'm going to go through the site very quickly. It is very, very much a bare bones structure. It's very, very simple. It's very much the David Tech website as it was, but in a different kind of format. You now have light and dark mode, which a lot of people ask for. I prefer dark mode because I'm a geek and I spend way too much time on my computer. But you do have now light and dark mode, which is not going to make you more profitable, but may make you be able to stay on your computer a bit longer in the dark mode. Yeah, so as you can see, it looks very, very much like the David Tech website. There's a couple of things that I've added is the trending of the week, which was something of a David Tech website, but I've also added most liked, most viewed, and things like that, so you can see what other people are actually looking at. But not only that, you've got our picks. We spent, I think it was almost a month, maybe a couple of weeks, going through all of the strategies and finding the hot or not picks. So these we went through one by one and did what we called hot or not, and chose strategies that looked like they had potential. They went through a long incubation period, and you can just scroll down there and it'll just got an infinitive scroll. It'll just load and load and load and load more strategies until it comes to the end of that list. Now, some of them have completely died throughout December. I don't know if that means it's the end of them or not, but some of them have, yeah, like I said, died. Seems like there's a lot of, I thought there was a problem there because every one of them was AVAX, but It's not a problem. Yeah, so it does look, some of them have died, but some of them are performing extremely well. Vlad just sent me a message with an Excel spreadsheet that he put together of strategies that did perform very well in December. Because I think that a lot of us are all trading the same sort of strategies or the same strategies, and probably all of us went through the same suffering, which I'll talk about in a minute, in December as I did, because I think we're all maybe diversified, but not diversified enough, and all kind of copying each other. So yeah. You look like you've got access to Skinny D. Fantastic. That's brilliant. Okay, wonderful. So yeah, so you'll be able to see the hot or not strategies directly in there as well. There's some other ones that are being picked by our AI agents by clicking higher risk. There's nothing there yet, but there will be. There's one that's been added there. We've just built AI agents to help choose these because they're much faster and better than I am. Back to the strategy library, we have the search engine as we did before, where you can type, and also you can filter and add some more filters there, add your own columns, remove columns as we did before, those kind of things. As I said earlier, it looks like TradingView may have had an update, or is it just that my internet's still on a bit weird on me? Has my internet gotten strange? No? Has that TradingView had an update?
Just 2 seconds.
Oh. Okay. TradingView may have had an update, and we may have lost. No, they're back. Okay, that was just an internet issue. Okay, cool. That's all right then. I thought there was a problem. Yeah, so you can add columns, remove columns. I will improve this and add and remove columns like we had before. You'll be able to search on daily profit and things like that as well as you go along. But very much like in the same as the Light of David take, you've got a table so you can see the strategies. There is currently on the website, let's have a look, 1,176 strategies. There's going to be more added. There's about 300 more to be added, which have been optimized by you guys and me and Vlad in the background. Me, Vlad, and William, and Lloyd in the background. William, your mic's echoing. I'm just going to mute you. Cheers, mate. Yeah, so there's about 300 more, and then, which I'll talk about in a minute, there's going to be the ones that have actually been created by the AI that I built, which is called the Strategy Factory AI. Going to go through very quickly. The detailed sheet is very much the same as the David Tech website. Click here. You can see that you have exactly the same. You have the equity curve, which is in 2 colors, so you can see where the live trading started. You can obviously scroll over and see that you've got all of the forward testing results up here. Net profit, you have win rate, for profit factor, and number of trades. Not sure why it's missing max drawdown. I did notice another one as well earlier, so I have to have a look back at that. You have everything that you expect from the David Tech website, all of the trades, monthly P&L, strategy audit. Oh, there's missing thingies as well. Looks like TradingView may have had an update. I need to have a look at that. You have your benchmark to see how well it performed against the current, the actual, the buy and hold. Obviously, this one didn't outperform the buy and hold, so maybe something you wouldn't be looking to trade. And you have the full forward testing and trade metrics, which is now from TradingView. Let's scroll up to the top. You can open this on your own TradingView by clicking here, which will open it on TradingView, and you'll be able to copy the copy button up the top, like on the David Tech website. So it copies not only the, sorry, I'll let it load. May not load. Am I on the right? Yeah, it did load. Okay. Yeah, so sorry guys, yeah, so you can go up here, you can click copy, and this will copy the TradingView setup with the equity curve like this onto your actual TradingView, which everybody who's here probably already knew you could do anyway from the David Tech website. But you have access to the 1,500 by the end of the month strategies that will be on the David Tech website with all of the settings, so you can trade them as well. Going over, I'm going to go over to the next part, which is the connector. So the Strategy Factory AI is all about TradingView and TradingView strategies. It's not going to, I'm not going to try and reinvent the wheel and try and reinvent all of these wonderful services that already existed. Last year I spent a lot of time trying to invent things that were completely unnecessary and wasting time that I should be building strategies on. So I've made everything very, very simple for me to update so that I don't have to spend too much time going through things that are not particularly important. So we have a TradingView connector here. This TradingView connector allows you to it's the simplest form of connecting your trading strategies from Davidtech over to TradingView. It has very little features other than that it takes an entry, sets a stop loss, sets a take profit, all in one single signal. Only works with Davidtech strategies. And the reason is as I said in last week's stream, is we are partnering back up with Trigger Trade. The Trigger Trade is now 100% William's project. He's only doing that now with other developers. And this means that he's going to be able to concentrate his time on building connectors for lots of different platforms, whether they're inside crypto, outside crypto, whether it's MT4, MT5, all of those kind of things he's going to be doing. And it's no longer a thing that I have to go and have to help or anything like that. It's something that he is doing by himself. So we're just going to partner with William to do that. And as for the results of your actual trades, I spent ages, months trying to build something like Trade Harbor. Instead of bringing it in, I decided that, I spoke to Fishy, who's a wonderful guy who owns it, and asked him to give access to all of the Davidtech members for free. We've got a partnership now, so he's giving access to all of the members of Davidtech absolutely for free. Let's go and have a look at Trade Harbor, which means that you can follow all of the Davidtech bots and anything else that you do in your trading platform, and have a portfolio manager that looks like this, which is absolutely insane. It's absolutely brilliant. He can concentrate on that. I can concentrate now on just building trading strategies that hopefully make us all much more profit. I'll be putting them on here. So that's really the main part. If you're part of you don't want to do anything or anything with the TradingView, you don't want to have an account with TradingView, we do have Trader Dev, which I will continue to upgrade and build. That's just what I consider, or an AI agent that I've been building considers the best. It's a bit like Fishy Inc.'s this thing here that Fishy created. What it does is it goes through the top trading strategies. Let me go back here. Got to remember where it was on Fishy's website. I think it's other tools down the bottom here or something like that. Free tools here. Oh, it's at the top as well. Okay. Free tools here. Now, Fishy has a way of being able to. Has a way of actually being able to see the best strategies. Now, what Trader Dev does as well, it has a similar algorithm here, and it trades the best trading strategies. So it automatically prunes bad trading strategies and finds it using an ML algorithm that I put together. You saw it a long time ago that I shared with everybody. And it updates very much like this and just trades the best ones. So if you don't want to go through TradingView, don't want to learn how to do things, there still is Trader Dev there in the corner. Right, okay, so that's the trading factory. I'm not sure how much incubation data, but the AI strategies. Okay, so I started, hi Marco, how you going, mate? So the AI strategies that are going to be added, so that sort of was the next thing that I was going to segue into, so thank you very much. So we have, like I said, 300 settings from December last year up till now. There's also going to be the strategy factory. So this is an AI agent that I built. I think I've got a diagram of it somewhere that I built. Don't know if it's that. No, it's not that. So it's an AI sort of like factory, if you will, where they're all working together these AI agents are all working together to build strategies, back test them, forward test them, and it's been going since December last year. Currently, it's finding around 1 to 2 strategies every couple of days that look potential. They're currently all on crypto, which is a bit unfortunate at the moment, but I am building a boilerplate for it to work on Forex as well. So what it does is it uses a boilerplate that I built then go and find strategies on the internet, and then it codes them, it backtests them, debugs them, forward tests them, and then we'll be adding them to the website. If I have a couple of seconds, I might be able to find a screenshot of it somewhere around here. Strategy viewer. Okay, I think this, let me copy image URL. Let's see if I can have a look at this thing here. No, it didn't work. Okay, yeah, I'll try and copy the image and send it in. Oh, I'll copy it and put it into thing. I think. Okay, so there's only 3. This is an old screenshot, I think, if I remember rightly. Okay, so anyway, this is nothing really important. It looks very much like a Strategy Factory anyway, but the Strategy Factory was built. This is the back end. It's in the background, working in the background to find strategies. It does things like mean reversion. It does all of the things that we're missing from the David Take strategies that we had before. This says let's log in. Already done that, so I'm going to continue. Future, before I go on to AI and things like that, future developments that I have built and will be uploading this week, until not this week for all of this, but some of it. But this one here will be is normalization. One of the things that was very much a big question about David Take before was how much leverage was this strategy on, or how much portfolio did this strategy use? Which has been quite a big question through the time of David Take, and because we started like 2 years ago, some of them had completely different leverage settings. So what I've done is I've built an add-on to the David Take to Strategy Factory AI, which allows you to set the leverage. It'll be like 50 settings that you can choose from, the leverage, and also the portfolio size. And then that will take all of the strategies that are on the Strategy Factory here, and it will adapt the equity curve to your settings. So it'll go away and reback test them all. It's already rebacked the system, obviously statically in the background. That's why you get 50 settings and not dynamically. You can set anything that you want, but you'll be able to choose from like 1x leverage and 50% of your portfolio, for example. So you'll be able to add that, and it will dynamically adapt all of the equity curves so that you can then they'll all be back tested on that data. Yeah, so I think that's a huge step forward because one of the things that was a big problem, not a big problem, but a lot of people's big problem was that didn't sound right. A lot of members had come across a problem was using something like 50x leverage and 10% of portfolio, and then going into drawdown in a week and destroying their account. And I even did it through the competition on Bybit. This will allow you to see that a lot of these strategies won't work on 50x leverage, but some of them might, and I don't suggest that you do, but a lot of them will work, and some of them might not beat the benchmark on 1x leverage or whatever. So you'll be able to see all of that inside of the website, which will make things a lot better. Okay, next, you'll have an AI chatbot for which in the near future, there's an AI chatbot with an MCP which connects directly over to the strategy backtester that I built, which is built based on PineScript, which will allow you to put in rules for a YouTube video that you've seen or something like that, or a book that you may have read. And it will generate the PineScript, and it will backtest it and try and find the best settings for that strategy. Now, obviously, as it's AI is going to cost a certain amount of money, so I won't be able to offer unlimited optimization, but it will give it a go. It will try and find the best settings, and then it'll give you the PineScript that you can go and copy and put into TradingView, and then you can add it to the optimizer, which today we had another review of, which is cool because it's now working again. New strategies. We'll have weekly new strategies. I'm going to talk about me going back onto YouTube as well. Weekly new strategies on different assets and different styles, which I'll talk about in a minute. And then we're going to have the lab where I'm going to go and do. I've got a couple of people that are interested in sort of asking questions about building a strategy. They're going to jump in with me live here on Discord, and we're going to just code strategies and build and find the best settings whilst we're maybe even playing poker or something like that whilst the optimizer's running in the background or something like that, just so that we can find more strategies, and also I can answer any of your questions at any time. William, is there any questions? Is everything going okay according to plan?
Yep, there's fun. Marco asked if it's an idea for monetization to add an option to look at an example and see 90-day average trades, losing trades.
Yes, and okay, so that's a fantastic feature that I've also been inspired to build by thanks to Fishy and his tool. They're the kind of things that I'm going to be doing as well. Is add like 90-day alerts on some of these strategies, and also a tool to be able to find the ones that have been most profitable in the last 90 days and things like that. I think that Fishy's kind of proved to us that the 90-day is one of the key factors for choosing a good strategy to trade in current markets, especially in crypto, because we don't have the 10 years of data for some of these coins. So that's a good idea. George just sent you a friend request, William. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to continue going on, keep going on. There's going to be more strategies. Is this more strategies? Sorry, that was a question. More strategies. Is this the right way forward? Last year, I kind of agreed that we had enough strategies, and just kind of building the same sort of strategies was getting a bit too not monotonous, but it didn't seem to give us any extra alpha on the markets and things like that. But at the end of this year, I kind of think that I was actually wrong. I think I was wrong to have stopped building strategies and trying to build the tools. There's already, like I said, the tools are out there. There's the alertrons for anybody else, or the trigger trades, or the 3 commas. They're already out there, those tools. So I don't need to go and reinvent the wheel. What we're good at here is building strategies that have been profitable and created traders that hopefully look like the slide that you saw up the top anyway. So I need to continue building strategies. Now, one of the things that made me sure of this was December came, and what was an absolutely fantastic portfolio. December was sort of like here on, if you can see my mouse on the screen. December was sort of, no, sorry, that was the end of December. Sorry, this was the whole of December. December came and markets changed. And as you can see, my portfolio went actually from 19,000, which was end of November, mid-November, went all the way from 19,000 all the way back to $14,899. I doubted my strategies. It's the first time this year. I doubted one strategy at the very, very beginning, which I removed and probably was wrong. I think Reed said that it was actually doing quite well. I think it was a strategy on AVAX or something like that, if I remember rightly. But I doubted one strategy and removed that at the beginning. But I never doubted my strategies throughout the whole of the year. I left them to run in the background. And December was really the first time where I was sitting thinking, maybe they're starting to lose their edge. Maybe there's too many people trading them. So maybe there's not enough data. Those kind of things. I started to doubt myself, and I'm sure most of you felt the same. Luckily, at the beginning of this year, things have started to pick back up, which is nice for me. I hope that everybody else is kind of is going the same well as well. Markets have started to reverse. The strategies have the markets have started to pump. I think that our big problem, and I'll speak about it in a minute, is that a lot of the strategies from David Tech are trend following strategies, which means that the sideways movements we had throughout the whole of December almost have destroyed, well, not destroyed, but have been fatal to a lot of the David Tech strategies. which isn't nice if you just started in December. If you've been with me for a couple of years and started in January, like I keep saying Fishy, but a couple of other people as well have been. Hopefully, you haven't quit and given up. But yeah, it did. It was painful. But yeah, so this is where I feel as though stopping building strategies wasn't the right way forward. I'm not saying that we should be building the same strategies. I think that we should be building more reversion strategies, mean reversion strategies, grid bot strategies, DCA strategies, and looking at other markets as well. AI is going to help us to do that because I am only one person building the strategies. Yeah, and I haven't really found developers who want to help build this strategy. So I think that AI is going to be our best option by through other markets, other assets, and helping us to diversify even more. Like I said, I took $10,000 live in front of everybody. I've got to say that I haven't got a beep button on my button, but I was worried about doing it. I'm very much an introvert myself, and doing this in front of everybody was a bit worried, but I'm very proud that I managed to take, even though it did lose money in December, a $10,000 account to 19,000 up at its highs, and at the end, almost 18,000. That is on par with some of the biggest, the best, trading firms out there. When you look at, I'll send a link to everybody, look at the top hedge funds. There's very few that are very profitable like that. So, and it's not a big account. I can tell you that I am trading most of these strategies on another account, and that hurt even a lot more than this $10,000 account. So that's kind of, yeah, it hurt a lot through Christmas as well, which wasn't nice. But doing it in front of everybody, yeah, I was a bit worried, but I'm very proud that we managed to do it. I did it live in front of everybody. I was on YouTube, not that often, but I was on YouTube sharing the equity curve with everybody. So building extra bots, building more strategies is everything that I will be doing this year. I will be back on YouTube doing it. I'm not the biggest fan of doing YouTube videos, but is my sparring partner is YouTube. If I get up every day and say, right, okay, I'm going to go away and build a DCA strategy for the community, going to build or a grid bot. They're very popular at the moment, but so many people got completely wrecked when the market went down. I did get a lot of messages from people using grid bots. And I know that a lot of people got wrecked on grid bots when the market did start to dump. So maybe we can build a grid bot which is just a little bit more sophisticated than dumping lines on the chart randomly with 4% difference between each line or something like that. Maybe we can build something a bit more sophisticated. And so this is what I'm working on this year. I will not be building connectors. William will build connectors. I will not be building a portfolio manager. Fishy's already done that. And if there's any other tools that you guys need, we'll find the partners. We'll find the partners to try and incorporate them. We'll use the power of David Tech to try and incorporate them into David Tech so that we can get the best out of our partners. And this is another thing I don't know why I put this slide here. It doesn't really make much sense in the flow, but anyway, Bybit is great, and it has been absolutely fantastic to me. This was a question earlier about something as well that was in the group. When we give the David Tech strategies away on TradingView, if they're on a bot on the David Tech website, you can't see whether or not it'll work very well on XYZ partner like Blowfin, for example. By being able to go onto TradingView, you'll be able to backtest them on your actual exchanges as well. So that's why I'm kind of moving away from the automatic bots and moving over to giving everybody think in TradingView. We're also going to be looking for partners and trying to partner up with some people inside of Forex so that I can William can build, the connector for Forex. We're going to look at prop firms as well. I have a system which is been fantastic at passing prop firm challenges, but haven't really had time to build any connectors or anything like that. It's a machine learning algorithm that works, trying to find. It's the same sort of thing as I showed you on Trade Harbor earlier. This thing here, except for what it does is it puts the constraints in for the prop firm challenges, and it actually on backtesting seems to be doing quite well passing prop firm challenges. So we'll look at those as partners, and also things like decentralized, as Mika in Europe is coming in and things like that. The decentralization has to be something that we're doing. William recently added FDEX, which is a decentralized partner. It's kind of a hybrid between 100% decentralized and a centralized exchange. They've got some kind of hybrid system which allows us to be able to trade on FDEX. They haven't got a huge number of coins, but I think it's quite liquid, so definitely go and have a look at that. William added that as well. But everything's going to be around TradingView. TradingView is going to be what I'm concentrating on to help everyone. Had a couple of questions. Just let me come to see. Oh yeah, wasn't the prop firm strategy? Yes. So hold on, I'm trying to go through.
Is there a way to add variance factor?
Sorry.
Is there a way to add a variance factor into the result? That may be able to add a variance factor for trigger delay variance to find more resilient strategies and to enter entry variance.
Absolutely, we can, Skinny. I certainly don't add a variance factor. There's lots of things that I can add. Would definitely, I definitely can add variance factor. I was just reading the other ones as well. Yeah, definitely can add. I think it was Choppy December, which destroyed the bot strategies. Yeah, a choppy December certainly didn't help us. Certainly didn't help us. So it's unfortunate we finished a year like that because we did. I know not everybody did fantastic. I know that a lot of people did. I know that some people chose, like I said, to put too much leverage on and things like that. Some of you may feel a bit frustrated against strategies or not, but generally speaking, I think that the people that have been here for a while did quite well until December, and I think that unfortunately December was quite a bad month for everybody. And I honestly felt it in my bones as well, because like I said, this $10,000 strategy that I have set up, I have other accounts. I said to everybody when I was doing, Mr. Lambo is my main account strategies. These are the ones that I use, and I set them up at the beginning of the year. And yeah, I felt it quite a lot as well. I mean, on some bigger accounts other than this. So as much as you guys, it hurt quite a lot, which is unfortunate in December at the end of the year. Like I said, I was lucky because it started at 10K. But anyway, I saw that there's some questions about notes from personal trading. I'll be able to help with strategies or hard time frame at the captured markets. Okay, cool, fantastic, Skinny. Personal trading. Okay.
Chris E885. Anything on Hyperliquid?
Hyperliquid. Okay, so that's a question for you, William.
Currently, Hyperliquid is something that we're looking into. I'm currently putting together a roadmap for Trigger Trade for this year's developments. By the end of the year, we're looking at having, I think that's roughly exchanges available.
William's internet has gone completely on my end. So I think that he's saying that by the end of the year, I can hear you now, yeah.
Yep. I was saying that by the end of the year, we're looking at 20 different exchanges, multiple platforms. If we're looking for MT4, MT5, Hyperliquid is going to be one of them. We're also looking at C-Trader panels. So the new Trigger Trade website will be released this week, and you'll have all of the storyboards and all of the roadmaps available for everybody to be able to see them and how the development's going on each exchange.
There's a question about the prop firm challenges as well. Prop firm challenges, they all I can do about prop firm challenges is give tutorials here. I'm not legally allowed to show you guys how to connect bots. I've been told that I'm legally not allowed to. So all I can do is kind of show you the way that you can do it using TradingView, and then I'll leave you guys to do whatever you want with your own accounts. I'm not legally allowed to show you how to connect bots. I personally have bots connected to them, and apparently they haven't been banned. But yeah, legally I'm not allowed to share with you how to do it. I have been warned. I think I was warned live on stream once. So I don't want to get in trouble with them. But there is a way of doing it. Right, continue. And obviously, if you manage to pass a phone check, I saw a PDF, or I think it was an internal PDF the other day. Now, this isn't inside crypto, it was outside of crypto. I'm not sure whether it is FTMO or whatever it is. I couldn't tell you which one it is, but apparently there is only 1% of prop firm traders that actually ever request a withdrawal. And that is a figure that I saw on an internal document from something outside of crypto. So they're very hard to pass, very, very hard to pass. Although it looks easy, they're very hard to pass. Right.
Writing at the
But
moment.
if you can copy them over with bots, I think it is a bit of a money glitch until you get caught. But that's just opinion. Right. So I'm going to be back on YouTube. We're going to move back on, guys, before I get in too much trouble. Like I said, I'm quite happy to jump in and show you guys how you can connect directly through with some ChatGPT prompts. It's quite easy. I will be back on YouTube doing these, and as I said, I'm not a big YouTuber. Like I said, I'm somebody who just loves code, building strategies, trading for myself, and things like that. But I will use it a bit as, like I said, as a kind of a sparring partner. I hope you guys will tell me off when I miss a video and things like that. This will allow me to come back and build new strategies. If I've got some pressure on my shoulders to come and do videos, and in that video I have to do a strategy, I will produce 3 strategies. Thankfully, I now have AI, but I will produce 3 strategies every week if I have that pressure. If I stop doing it like I did last year, we get less strategies, we get less diversification, and everything, all of the strategies that we currently got are relied on from strategies that were from the year before. So I need to put that pressure on me to come and get back and build you more strategies and myself more strategies. So there'll be more updates every week. And that's that. That was pretty much it for Strategy Factory AI. As for the AI side of things, you're going to start seeing names that I'm not sure how to put this. So probably maybe I can highlight them in a different color or something like that. You're going to start seeing strategies pop up here. Maybe I can connect them to our Telegram channel as well, so that we know when a new strategy is added to the Strategy Factory, as we don't really use Telegram much. So I'll work out a way of alerting everybody when a new strategy from our AI agent has been added to the website. They're working exactly the same way. You'll get the settings, you'll get all of that kind of thing. And they're not going to necessarily be as good as the settings from the elite backtesters, because it's currently there's one bot running to optimize, but we will end up with 30-40 bots running, and hopefully that'll help us to build even more strategies in the background. And like I said, they're going to just be completely different to what I can do manually myself. They will be on Forex, they will be on they'll be on this. We'll start with crypto because we've started with the crypto, but there'll be mean reversion, there'll be reversal strategies, there'll be day trading strategies, higher time frame strategies, lower time frame strategies, things that we haven't been able to do before because the David Dent boilerplate optimizing on the 1 minute, 5 minute. Maybe we can try and find strategies that are scalping strategies as well on a much more lightweight boilerplate. They're things that are kind of exciting to go and have a look at, and hopefully we'll be able to find throughout this year. Okay, that's Strategy Factory. Next week, I'll go over Trader Dev 0.2. There's lots of updates there as well. An AI agent that's picking your strategies, which I briefly went over earlier. On how I'm excited by this product as well. It makes things easier for everybody. For new traders, anybody who's here that's been here for more than a couple of weeks, I hope that you won't use Trader Dev and you'll use Trading View with the strategies. Trader Dev is really just the foot into the door opener into algo trading. It allows you to be able to test a couple of the strategies. It has this bot here, which is actually improved. It has that on it, which doesn't look great there, but on the year it looked fantastic. When zoomed out from 10,000 to 7,000, 18,000 almost, looked okay. So it has that on there, and I hope it's just going to be kind of the door opener to new users. It kind of takes away the 50x leverage dumping on each strategy, not knowing how to diversify and things like that. So it's just making things a little bit easier. Also means that I can spend a lot more time in the elite backtesters, a little more time coding strategies, because I'm not spending hours replying to emails about why am I 20% drawdown when you're on a 50x leverage and things like that. So, and that's no disrespect in the slightest. Scopes, mate, I'm looking forward to speaking to you. Let's go. Hello. Yeah, how you going, mate? Nice to hear you. Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes, sir. Mm. I know. I know, mate. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, so there's going to be several parts to it. The first part is it's going to be building David strategies, which it research does the research itself. It goes out and finds YouTube videos and then puts them onto the boilerplate and then uploads them to the website. So that is the autonomous way of doing things. The second way is there's going to be a chatbot. There's actually three ways. There's going to be a chatbot on the website where you can go and speak to like a chat GPT, but instead of just dumping code onto it, it will backtest and also optimize that. So you can go away and say, I want this indicator. You can also copy and paste other indicators from a trading view on it, just the link. And say, I want this indicator for the entry, this indicator for the stop loss, and this one for the take profit, or these are the rules of my entry. It will then go away and code it. But not only will it code it, it will debug it as well. So if there's a bug or it just can't get it to go onto TradingView, it does debug it as well. So you've got perfect Pine script code. And then it will go away and backtest to try and find the settings on the coin pair that you tell it to, on the time frame that you tell it to, and then it will also optimize, but kind of a high-end optimization. It won't do like deep optimization because you'll have to sit on the screen for hours and hours, or it could do it in the background, but it probably just costs too much to do every single strategy. But then you can use the optimizer to optimize it and make it even better. So it does both. And the third way is that there's a tool called MCP, which is kind of like giving tools to your to ChatGPT, which allows you to give Claude or ChatGPT access to TradingView. So I built this server which allows you to just then you'll be on your ChatGPT website and you'll be able to type in exactly what you want on ChatGPT, and you'll be able to connect directly to our server to be able to backtest anything that you put into ChatGPT. So you won't be on the David Tech website, you'll be on ChatGPT. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Yep. Mm. Nice. Yes. Okay. Okay. Of course. Yes, yes. It will code it. Like I said, it'll code it or debug it, sorry. So it'll look for bugs or make sure that it really will work when you put it back onto TradingView. And it will backtest it and tell you exactly the backtesting results from TradingView, and also do a minimal optimization to try and find the best settings or a good starting settings that do all of that for you. So this is going to be the second part. The first part, obviously, like I said, is going to be the autonomous working in the background. It's going to build the strategies for all of these pairs. And in the meantime, I'll happily help anybody who wants coding of strategies and things like that. But that will be part two of this as such. So a little bit of waiting still, unfortunately. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes. So we haven't got many partners at the moment because we have to request API, especially in forex and things like that. They're a lot more stricter than they are in crypto for us to be able to. William's, I think, going to speak a little bit about MT5 and things like that. But we are looking for, if anybody's got any idea of partners that they want us to partner with or anything like that, just let us know and we'll do the work in the background to be able to create those partnerships. Some of them request that we put a certain amount of money down and things like that to make sure that we're not going to just destroy people's accounts and things like that. So we do have to talk to them as well. Okay, but just please, any of them one that you want. And William, I don't know if you're there still. Can't hear you anymore. It's because can't hear you, Will.
Wait, let's mute off David on my screen very quickly. There you go. You shouldn't be able to hear David anymore. So anything which is for gold commodities, currency, so anything which is MT4, MT5, C Trader, those will be the main ones. We've also got BitGet on the way as well, which has got commodity, which has got gold trading now as well enabled. So we're currently working on that part as well. But yeah, like David said, I mean, currently at the moment for anything which is gold or commodities itself, we have to speak to all the exchanges to find partnerships to be able to actually get API connections and stuff like that going on the go. So that is one of the features which we are looking at this year to be able to get more and more.
Is there
whether
anybody
it's gonna be
you'd like
for-
to see scopes on there?
Yeah, well, sorry, William. Every time David speaks, it echoes through yours. It's like I'm hearing two voices.
Yes, so yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Of course. Okay, cool. Well, we'll certainly NinjaTrader definitely is on the list to be added. And yeah, we're if anybody's, maybe we can kind of add something to the Discord so you can just add them. Maybe, I don't know, somewhere, just add a list of them if you don't mind, somewhere Scopus, and we'll quite happily add them, no problem whatsoever. Like I said, William's now got a team to do it. Sorry. William's got a team to build these things now, so. Yeah, okay. Yep. Chris, it's gone a bit muffled. I didn't hear what you said at the end. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah. 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 Absolutely. Yeah, just if you don't mind putting me in contact, we'll definitely try and build some kind of bot for everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah, there's a question for you, maybe. I think it's about NinjaTrader in Skinny D. I know that. Yeah, okay, so we're just saying that we can copy the trading view strategies over to NinjaTrader quite easily. Okay, cool. Fantastic. Nice speaking to you again, mate. Nice speaking to you. Yeah. Under strategy, yeah, Strategy Factory AI. Yes, so they'll be there. All of the updates there. There's another reason we also kind of renamed it, everybody, just very quickly, is we have got a couple of people that are multilingual. So if anybody's wants to speak in French, German, or Spanish, everything's being translated as well for that as well. So that was just a bit of a side note. Anyway, right. Guys, there's a couple of questions about Hyperliquid, mainly because the data. Yes, Hyperliquid is definitely a huge potential for us in the future. We're definitely looking. We did try multiple times to integrate other dexes. It's just the headache of trying to connect them and have good slippage and things like that, and lags through latency and things like that. which caused a lot of the strategies, and I just didn't feel confident releasing them. There were things that me and William were building kind of as a side project, but now William's going to be building with a team, so we should be able to get those kind of things out. I'm going to continue on very quickly, guys, with the meetings. As always, I'm going to be here every Thursday. I'll go through the micro updates, all of the bigger updates that we have from Davidtech. And not only that, there'll be days where I'll be going through things like that I've learned as I've gone along. Like I said, we did quite well last year. I'm not saying, not blowing my own trumpet or anything like that. It's just that we did have a crap December, but the last year wasn't bad. And if I can help anybody with any questions without trying to overthink anything, I will to help you to try and get started as an algo trader. Vlad's going to be doing optimization sessions every day, as he already has, which is fantastic. He's also going to be doing the elite back testers for all the OG members and things like that, so that we can get back optimizing all together and submitting results. All of the competitions and all of the leaderboards are now back up and running as they were the beginning of last year. William's going to be doing connections for anybody who wants to learn how to use Trigger Trade and connect any trading view across to your exchange. Excuse me. He's going to be doing that every Monday. Fishy is going to be jumping in. I asked him 5 minutes before this stream if he wanted to jump in as well. Probably at the end or throughout my stream, he'll be jumping in and teaching you how to use Trade Harbor. And he's getting results like this. Where's his one here? Like this here, top 1.3 trader on Bybit. So go pick his brain. Hold on, let me bring it over. Let me move it. Yes, so go and pick his brain. And these are using Davidtech strategies in the top 1.3% of all of the traders on Bybit. And I'm very proud that a couple of people have had these, but Fishy was definitely the best without a doubt. But 1.3, top to 1.3 trader. So go and pick his brain, because he's using Davidtech strategies and nothing else, only Davidtech strategies. And he's built Trade Harbor, which is this product here, which allows you to go through and see your portfolio. Why did I click on free tools? I wanted to try demo here, which allows you just to go and see, which is very, very important, how your portfolio is going and which bots are performing and which ones are underperforming. So he's going to come in and give you a full demo of his product next week, I believe, as well. Very quickly go through Trigger Trade. William, so we're going to be doing live streams about Trigger Trade. He's integrated his first DEX this week with Everdex, and going to be adding lots more exchanges. So they're the ones that currently have been launched on Trigger Trade 2.0, and these are the ones that are currently being built by him and his partners. So we have things like Pinex, BitGet, BingX, Binance. And I didn't add the MT5s and the cPanel. I think there was another screenshot. But anyway, there's lots and lots of connectors that are currently being worked on. Well done, Will. Optimizer has had its update today. So we're at version 1.73. I will continue to update that and fix it as TradingView changes things. Generally, it doesn't last much more than a week nowadays, because TradingView do have a lot of updates. But as soon as there is an update, I will continue to update the optimizer. And that's it, guys. That was pretty much it. Sorry, I went on for a bit longer than I was expecting. I've got the Happy New Year. I forgot that one. Remove it. Yeah, I'm very, very excited about this year. I think that we're going to bring some fantastic strategies together. And I really am looking forward to, hopefully, the end of this year, we will fix this problem here, and we'll have more of these traders here in the group, because that's what we're all here for. And I really, really hope that we manage to do it all together. Guys, if there's any questions, I'm here to answer your questions. Anything about algo trading, anything about trading in general. I certainly won't be able to tell you what Bitcoin's going to do in the next week, because I never really make predictions, but I'm certainly here for any algo trading questions you may have. Cool. Fantastic. Looks like there's no questions as far as I can see. Maybe on YouTube. Have a look. Brother Geek is online here and online there. Fantastic. Can't get enough of it. Guys, I think Blowfin probably and Hyperliquid. Yes. Okay, for the best two brokers. Yeah. So yeah, I agree with Marco. Although Blowfin, I don't know how much longer they're going to be able to stay in the UK and the US as well, because I know
There
that
is
they've. Sorry,
There is also Bing X available in the UK again at the moment.
Bing X is back in the UK. Is it okay? I didn't realise Bing X. There's 2-bit maybe.
2-bit's available as well.
Yes.
Qcoin, good question, Zorba. I think so, but I'm not 100% sure for the UK. I think they might require a KYC. Let me have a look.
One thing that's very interesting. Now, I don't generally promote this, but Pinex, if you're looking for, I don't know really to say this, but anyway, if you're looking for an account of no affiliation whatsoever, because I've got to say that I'm not the biggest fan of Gridbots, but they have just added a credit card, which I use personally as well and have used. So if you're looking for a credit card in the UK, I don't think they have, but I do believe that they might use one of those, what is it, Pano IDs or whatever it is. But yes, you can sign up for Pinex. I have no affiliation whatsoever with that company. I've just seen it written somewhere on the internet, and I do have an account myself. If you're looking for a credit card, or not a credit card, a debit card, you can use Pinex. Sorry, Will, what were you about to say?
Just going to say to Zorba that Qcoin is not available in the UK. It's not an FCA registered crypto.
Yes. And if you're looking for a decentralized card, I think that EtherFi yesterday launched a card. If anybody's looking for cards, like I said, this is just talking because, yeah. I'm going to cut off YouTube. Guys, I hope you're all well. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm just going to shut off YouTube very quickly. End stream. There we go. Have a great day.